Hi, welcome back to my story time with Nana. I have another great story for you. I'm very excited about. I can't wait. I hope you enjoyed last week's story as much as I enjoyed telling it. Let's begin. Isabella, Sophia, and Rachel. Girls, you have company, Mommy yelled from the back door. Mommy, we're trying to make something, Sophia yelled back. Who is it? Well, I think you'll want to see for yourself, she answered. It's me, yelled Aunt Jackie with her arms raised from the back deck. Aunt Jackie! The girls cried out. They dropped what they were doing and ran to get hugs and kisses from Aunt Jackie. Hello, my little peanuts! Aunt Jackie began hugging the girls and they began kissing her cheeks. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Isabella told her. Remember when you showed us how to make bracelets out of clover flowers and stems? Yes, I do remember. Well, we can't remember, Rachel told her. Can you show us again? Girls, I don't think Aunt Jackie wants to get dirty. She just got here, their mother told them. Oh, I don't mind at all, Aunt Jackie said, slipping off her sandals. As soon as I show you, you'll remember. They walked into the yard and found a fresh patch of clover, and they began making clover flowers, being sure to pick it closest from the ground so the flower had a nice stem. Aunt Jackie showed the girls how to make slip knots with the stems and slip the next flower into the loop, and soon they all had handmade bracelets. You know, we can stay here all day and make flower bracelets, or we can go on an adventure, Aunt Jackie said. Adventure, 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 they cried out, dancing in a circle around Aunt Jackie. Adventure it is, Aunt Jackie proclaimed. She stood and they all grabbed hands and ran in a circle, singing it out. Adventure, adventure, we're going on an adventure. What's going on? Mommy asked from the deck. Aunt Jackie's taking us on an adventure, Sophia told her. Oh, really? Yes, Aunt Jackie told Mommy. I hope you don't mind, but I have tickets to a very special place, and it would be so much better if I had company. Is it okay? Of course it's okay, Mommy said. Everything is always better with Aunt Jackie, or so I've been told. She winked to the girls. Why don't you take my car? It's already set up with the car seats. Thank you. That will make the trip a lot easier, Aunt Jackie told her. Okay, girls, go wash your hands and we'll head out. Isabella, Rachel, and Sophia ran into the house screaming with glee. Aunt Jackie was happy to see their excitement. And when everyone was ready, Mommy helped Aunt Jackie strap the girls into their seats and waved goodbye as they pulled out of the driveway. Where are we going, Aunt Jackie? Asked Rachel. Oh, you'll see when we get there, she answered. But I know how much you love the beach, so I know you will really like where we're going. The beach! We're going to the beach! Well, we're going somewhere close to the beach, Aunt Jackie told her. How about we sing some songs till we get there? Let's sing Under the Sea, Isabella cried out. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's. And so that was the first of 10 songs that they sang on their way to their adventure with Aunt Jackie. Aunt Jackie pulled into a parking lot near the boardwalk in Point Pleasant. We are going to the beach, said Sophia. Well, we're at the beach, but we're doing something else here, Aunt Jackie told her. Aunt Jackie, Isabella, Sophia, and Rachel walked towards the boardwalk, and that's when the girls saw what they were going to do on their adventure with Aunt Jackie. It's the aquarium! Cried out Rachel. Yay! They all yelled. This is going to be so much fun. The girls pulled Aunt Jackie until they were nearly running towards the aquarium. Once inside, it was so nice and cool in there, and the lady behind the desk in the lobby had a big smile on her face. Welcome, she said. I'm guessing this is your first time here. It is, said Aunt Jackie. How did you know? Oh, I can always tell a newbie a mile away, she answered. Eyes all wide, smiles on their faces, unsure of where to begin. That's you. Come on over. I'll give you a map to the aquarium. Thank you, Aunt Jackie said, taking the map. Could we each have a map? I'd like the girls to each have one as a keepsake. Absolutely, the woman said. Sometimes I look at mine at home just to remember my last visit. It's like you're right back there at the aquarium. Here you go, girls. The girls each took their maps and they couldn't wait to get started. Which way should we go? Asked Sophia. Well, let's start to the right and work our way around, Aunt Jackie answered, leading the girls towards the jellyfish. Oh, look how pretty the jellyfish are, said Isabella. They look like floating flowers. Oh, they do look like flowers, but those things hanging down sting, Rachel told her. Right, Aunt Jackie? Well, those are called tentacles, and it's part of the jellyfish's defense mechanism, Aunt Jackie told them. They sting when they feel threatened or when they're hunting. Oh, look! Over there, cried out Sophia. There are horseshoe crabs and little baby stingrays. The girls ran over to take a look, and sure enough, there were horseshoe crabs and what looked like baby stingrays. Those are skates, Aunt Jackie said. They're part of the stingray family, but they don't have the stinging spines on their tails. And look, they're much smaller. Aunt Jackie explained to them. Go ahead, touch one. Oh, will it hurt? Asked Rachel. No, not at all. See? Aunt Jackie put her hand into the water and the skate slipped beneath, skimming her hand. What does it feel like? What does it feel like? Asked Sophia. Slimy. Try it. The girl slipped her hands into the water and began petting the skate and even the horseshoe crabs, who were just as slimy. The girls and Aunt Jackie giggled as the fish swam around their hands. This is so much fun, Aunt Jackie. At first I was really scared. How can you be afraid of something that's formed from a mermaid purse? Aunt Jackie asked. What? Skates come from mermaid purses? Asked Isabella. They sure do, Aunt Jackie told the girls. So when you see them washed up on the beach, there could be a baby skate swimming just inside the water. I can't wait to go swimming with the skates, yelled out Sophia. Well, we will definitely have to keep an eye out for them the next time we go to the beach, Aunt Jackie told them. Let's go see what else they have here in the aquarium. Aunt Jackie, Sophia, Rachel, and Isabella explored the entire aquarium. There was so much to see. They saw sharks and the otters being fed. They saw frogs and turtles. They saw penguins. By the time they finished, they were starving. How about we walk the boards and get something to eat? Aunt Jackie asked the girls. That sounds like a great idea. How about a cheesesteak? Said Rachel. How about pizza? Answered Isabella. What about a burger? Said Sophia. How about we find a place that has all of that and get off our weary feet? Said Aunt Jackie. They didn't have to walk far before they found the perfect place. Not only did it have cheesesteaks and pizzas and burgers, it also was an arcade. They ate a little bit of everything and played a few games, just enough for everyone to win a small little prize. It was such a great time. Okay, girls, it's time to start heading back, Aunt Jackie said. But before we do, we need to do one more thing. What? What do we have to do now? Asked Rachel. Ice cream. We have to have ice cream, silly, Aunt Jackie cried out. So the question is, what kind of ice cream? They have everything here on the boardwalk. Scooped ice cream, soft ice cream, frozen yogurt, frozen custard, Dippin' Dots. How do we ever choose? Asked Isabella. I think we should try a little bit of each, said Aunt Jackie. They headed to each place and got a sample. They started at the custard place, and Isabella got peanut butter and chocolate swirl in a cup. and shared it with everyone. Rachel chose vanilla and chocolate swirl at the soft serve ice cream place and shared that. Sophia chose peach at the frozen yogurt shop and shared hers as well. And Aunt Jackie picked vanilla scoops with strawberry sauce on top and shared that. And finally, they started heading back to the car. "Wait!" called out Aunt Jackie. "We have one more stop." "Oh, I don't think I can eat another bite, Aunt Jackie," Sophia said. "Oh, you can do it. They're teeny tiny little balls of ice cream," Aunt Jackie said as she stood in the line. Aunt Jackie bought each of them a small cup, and they ate their Dippin' Dots on the way back to the car, and boy, was it delicious. It was almost as wonderful as their day at the aquarium. That Aunt Jackie, boy, I'll tell you, she sure does know how to have a good time. The aquarium, pizza, cheesesteak, burgers, all kinds of ice creams. What more could you ask for? I hope you enjoyed tonight's story. Please share it. Thank you so much for coming. Mwah.